Do you want to play Animal Crossing New Horizons into your PC? This is a Nintendo Switch game, and yes, you can play this now into your PC. So for those who want to know on how to do that, then please do watch this video tutorial. So what you need is that you will need to have a copy of all these files that I have highlighted here. They are really important, and also you will need to install an application called YUZU. YUZU is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Switch games into your PC as long as you have all of these files here installed into your YUZU emulator. And I'm just going to show you here that I have Animal Crossing New Horizon, and it's in version 2.0.6, and it's in NSP file type. Before I show you on how to optimize this game and to run this game into your PC, so I'm just going to teach you first where to get YUZU emulator. And to do that, just open up a browser, just type in YUZU emulator and search. Go to the yuzumi.org, that is their official website. Click on the download button, go to the Android section. So if you're ever interested in playing this game into your Android phone, you can do that as long as it is the latest and most powerful Android 11 device. So there are two versions of YUZU emulator. The free version and the early access version, which is true for Windows, Linux, and Android. The free version is free, and the early access version will require you to pay one time, and that will enable you to help the developers develop the emulator more efficient. So if you can wait a week or two, then the free version is fine for you. But if you want to have the latest update, then the early access is the best option for you. Now, for those who are in Linux, you can download the latest installer here by clicking on this icon. And for those who are in Windows, just like me, you can click on the download for Windows 64 button to download the latest version of YUZU emulator. So since I have already done this and that I have already installed YUZU emulator into my Windows PC, so I'm just going to skip on this part because the download and installation process for this is really easy to do and it's really straightforward and that anyone could do this. So go ahead, download it now and install it into your PC. So I'm just going to minimize this and I'm just going to assume that you have already installed the latest build of YUZU emulator. So be sure to boot it up, run it now, and you will need some certain files to be installed into your YUZU before you can play any Switch games. So the files that you need are the files that I have here in my desktop. So these are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. Both should be in the latest version, which is version 17, so that you'll be able to play also the latest Switch games that are going to be released. And also you will need to have the game and the DLC updates so that you'll be able to play the latest version and all of the latest perks of the game, so that you will need to have them in NSP or XEI file format so that YUZU emulator will be able to detect and play them. Now, if you're asking me on how to get all of these files, so the most legal way to do this is that you own a Nintendo Switch console which is fully modded and have installed a custom firmware in it. Because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means that you can now fully access your Nintendo Switch system files. And once you have access on those system files, all you have to do is just copy and transfer all of the keys and the firmware files of the Switch into your PC. Now, in order for you to get the game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally, own the physical copy of the game or the digital copy of the game. And once you have done that, you can now digitally back up that game into an XEI or NSP file format, just like mine here. So for those who don't own a Nintendo Switch console but want to try out and play this game, so watch my tutorial here, and I'm gonna show you on how to get them. So I'm just going to leave a QR code here in the screen, so be sure to scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone so that you'll be redirected to the page wherein you can visit and get the files. And once you are in the site, be sure to hover down and check out the entirety of the website so that you'll be able to gain access on all those files and then just copy and transfer them into your PC. So that is really easy to do and it's really straightforward. So I'm just going to skip on that part and I'm going to open YUZU emulator here. So I'm just going to assume that you have a copy of all the files into your PC now, so it's time to install them. So just like mine here, I have put them into my desktop so that it is easy for you to see. So go to YUZU emulator, go to File, go to Open YUZU folder, and locate Keys folder. Open that, and then open the keys zip file in the desktop. Drag and drop the prod keys and file keys into this folder here. If this is your first installation, then this folder should be empty here. So I'm just going to close in this. The next step is to install the firmware file. Go to Open YUZU folder again, locate NAND folder, NAND, System folder, Contents folder, Adjustment folder, open the firmware file in the desktop, select all the files that's inside, copy them, and paste them into this folder here. And again, this folder should be empty because it's your first installation. You will copy all of the firmware file of the Switch now into your PC, and your YUZU emulator will function as a Nintendo Switch. So I'm just going to close in this. You will know the installation is successful because it will now boot up your Switch games and also will show you the game icons of your games, your Nintendo Switch games. So if you see a game that doesn't have a game icon, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to only follow the QR code that we have put on the screen to get the latest files in running Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, the next step is to update Animal Crossing New Horizons to the latest version. And to update it, just go to File, go to Install Files to NAND, locate the update file. As you can see here in the desktop, the 6 GB file size is the main game. The next file is the update, the 4 GB file size. Hit Open, hit Install so that it will now merge and update the latest version of Animal Crossing New Horizons in it, which is version 2.0.6 into your YUZU emulator, and that you'll be able to play it. Once done, hit OK. Then the next step is to install the DLC update of Animal Crossing New Horizons, which is the Happy Home Paradise. And to do that, just go to File again, go to Install Files to NAND, locate that DLC file, and hit Open and hit Install so that it will install it. You can also install other updates here in this folder here and do that manually for you if you want to do that. But as of this moment, I'm just not gonna do that because it will take some time. And now the next step is to optimize your YUZU emulator to be able to play Animal Crossing New Horizons with no issues at all. And to do this, just go to Emulation, go to Configure, and in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting that you see here, okay? So just pause and copy every setting. So these are my settings for the General tab. I'm going to move to the System tab now. So these are my settings for System. And my core section here, you should not change this because it should be the default settings. In the System section, you can change this to whatever you like. Now go to CPU, set to Auto, Graphics, set to Vulkan, so be sure to copy my Vulkan settings. This is the best setting for Animal Crossing New Horizons. My resolution scale is set to 2x resolution so that the game will look sharper and much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC can't handle that, just revert back to 1x resolution, which is the base resolution of the Switch. And if your PC cannot even handle that, then you can go for 0.5 resolution. But for me, 2x resolution is the best. I'm going to go to Advanced, so these are my settings, so be sure to copy every setting that you see here. Pause the video if needed be, and go to Audio, really simple settings, so be sure to copy them. In Controls, I've connected my Nintendo Switch Pro Controller here, map them up the same as my Pro Controller, so if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, connect them here, map them up according to your liking, but the dead zone for both left and right sticks should be set in 20% so that there'll be no drifting, and this will fix all of the drifting issues and control issues into your playthrough, so be sure to change that. Once done, hit OK. Congratulations, your YUZU emulator is now fully optimized to run and play Animal Crossing New Horizons version 2.0.6 into your PC. So a little bit of disclaimer, I will not be able to show you guys the gameplay of this game fully running to my PC because we all know how strict Nintendo is and they don't kind of like and support this kind of content. So if I show you a gameplay of Animal Crossing New Horizons running perfectly to my PC, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down. But I am willing to compromise a little bit and show you proof that this virtual tutorial is working. That's why I'm going to boot up Animal Crossing New Horizons into the title screen of the game. But once I am in the title screen of the game and show you that the game boots up, I'm just going to stop the emulation from there. And please do understand on that part because I don't want my channel or my videos will be taken down too. And again, please do understand, okay? So, Animal Crossing New Horizons is starting to boot up now. It's loading its shader. So that's why it takes some time before the game can be fully loaded because it's building up the shaders of the game. So let's wait a little bit. And also the game will run perfectly as long as you follow all the steps that I've shown you in this guide, okay? So, So I have not installed any gameplay mods in it to make the game run much higher in frame rate, but this is running into its base frame rate, which is 30 FPS, and it's now building its shader so that it'll be able to boot up into the title screen of Animal Crossing. So I am now in the title screen, so I'm just going to stop the emulation from here. So as you see, the game is running perfectly with no issues at all. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Animal Crossing New Horizons in your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer all of them. And again, as long as you follow all the steps that I've shown you in this guide, you'll be able to play this game with no issues at all. Thank you for watching. See you next time and goodbye for now.